What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Tupac, aka Devin. The reason I want to be so serious about this is because this is a topic me and my cousin recently talked about, and she told me I should make a video explaining it because it's a topic that not a lot of people understand, and I will be explaining it. My anxiety. It's a little tough to talk about. Recently I've had a lot of problems. Just yesterday, kind of with a just something I don't want to talk about, but I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of not, It's it is what it is, but fortunately, so yeah, something happened due to it. So I figured, I talked to my cousin about it. That's what I do. I always talk to my little cousin about it. She's 10, but she's a great helper. Grew up together, and I always ask her for advice. So anyways, my anxiety. Anxiety is different for everybody. Mine personally is my hands feel weird. My body just feels weird when people talk. It just sounds weird. I know some people experience shakiness, tiredness. I do get tiredness after like anxiety. If it's like a big anxiety attack, I do get tired, and that is not a lot of people understand anxiety. And the reason you get tired is because all the chemicals and whatnot in your body is really just fighting that, and you're getting all hyper. Your energy, your energy's at 100 maybe, and then it goes from 100 straight to probably 5 and or whatnot, or however it is. But that is anxiety, and that makes you most likely sleepy, heart races. I mean, it's good for your heart to race, but not in those kind of situations. But yeah. So anxiety for me, it's been difficult. I fighted with my best friend. We got into arguments. We stopped being friends over it. We didn't hang out in the summer like I wanted us to, and he wanted us to, and um, it honestly does ruin friendships. But I've been just so blessed as of this year, to finally kick it. I've been just kicking its ass basically. I don't like to use swear that much, but that's a good word I would use for it. And I'm so proud of myself because last year I didn't go to school, and last year I was homeschooled. I felt trapped. I was stuck in my room basically, and I was in a dark space. I would eat, go grab my food, bring it in my room, go to the bathroom, bring it in my room. To at the point where I was like, I didn't think I would ever get out of this. I didn't notice it at the time. At the time, I was like, I'm fine. But luckily, I got a bird, and the bird just helped me with so much, and I'm so blessed to have my bird, Kiwi. If you can go on Instagram to see it, Facebook and whatnot. But I'm just so blessed to have him in my life. He's honestly my best friend, and he doesn't see what's going on a lot with my anxiety, but he really does help me out with it. And I can't put into words, I can't put into sayings on how blessed I am to have him, how blessed I am to finally do this, and the motivation from my dad, the motivation from people around me, such as friends, teachers, my little cousin, my whole family. It's just been a blessing, you know, that I think about sometimes, and I do cry about it sometimes. I do have those moments where I'm just sitting there and I'm thinking, I'm like, I really got through this. I didn't think I was gonna get through it. I swear up and down, I didn't think I was gonna get up through this. Every night I remember just sitting in my room, crying, thinking I wasn't gonna get over this. Begging God that I would get over it, and I did, with just a little blessing from my bird and whatnot, and the help around me has just been so amazing, from teachers, my family, all the people I just said. It's been just a blessing, and I can't stretch that word enough on how much it has been a blessing for me to overcome this big experience. People thought I was faking it, and then I had just it was just it's just something, because anxiety is one thing that people think that other people fake it just to not do this or that. And you can be right or wrong, but anxiety, when you feel it, you know how you're feeling, and no one else can take that away from you. That is simply a fact that nobody can take away from you. Because it's the worst feeling in the world, and no one, I wouldn't wish this on my, you know, my enemy, my worst enemy. I wouldn't wish this on him. It's like, it's the worst feeling in the world. I just want to be a regular kid. I want to be a regular teen. But, I couldn't be a regular kid. I couldn't be a regular teen with this. Now I feel like a regular teen. Now I feel like a regular, kid. Now I feel like a regular, going into adult life. But, it's just been so great. I've been so grateful, and, before, I was one of those person who judged, people who had problems and stuff, and now I deeply don't, because now when I see somebody who's got problems, either if they're the same problems or they're not, I can relate to that, and I can say, you know what, I think I have a problem like that person. I have the same problem like that person. And when I don't, I still feel like I have the same problem. I can relate on so many levels, where at this point I don't judge anymore, and I've just, had, I think, negative people in my life, where now I have so many positive people, and people I don't even know at my school, just so many positive teachers, so many positive people who really, understand. And I think I needed that little kick out the door from all those positive people, because the last school I was at, I didn't have that positive energy, and now I have that positive energy to do more, and I am honestly loving it, because when I was at my old school, I never did gym class, and now I'm doing gym class, and I'm loving it. I'm doing exercises. You know, feeling good about myself when I do those exercises, because at this point, I didn't think I was going to be in that gym class. I didn't think I was going to be in that school. I didn't think I was going to be anyways. I've traveled to parks recently. I've traveled to my aunt's, my mom's school, my other aunts, my just everywheres. All the dream spots I've always, wanted to see, like the beach. I mean, they're not dream spots, but those are the park. It took me one day. I'll be honest. It took me one day to snap out of it, and that's when I had this care person come in, and they took me to the by the beach. I was on the hill. I could look and see the water, the boats, and it was just an awesome day, and it was the best experience of my life, and I wouldn't trade it for the world, because that's what kicked me into place, and that's what told me that I could do it. Regardless if I don't feel like I can do it, I'm gonna still try, and that just gave me that extra boost, and that's what anxiety does to you. And I can promise you, if you do have anxiety, you will get over it. It's just, it does take time, and unfortunately, it's frustrating. And you may think you won't get over it. You may get down in the dumps, but it's going to be way worth it when you get out. And, not a lot of people understand it, and that's fine. I don't expect everybody to understand it. It's like cancer. There's cancer, and, a lot of people don't understand how it happens. And it's okay, because not a lot of people do, and a lot of people understand how it happens. A lot of people don't. And yeah, so I want to thank Sarah for giving me this idea to share this with you guys. It's something I haven't wanted to share, and I've just been blessed so much by the people around me, my new pet, my bird, just so much blessings that I will never take away, and I will always keep those thoughts, in my head, and I will always, thank God for so much, help with it. I didn't believe in God before. I mean, I believed in God. I just didn't believe in going to church. I still don't believe in going to church, but that's just me. That's personally just me. But now I believe in God so much, where just so much, and it really just pained me when I had anxiety, because it made me and my dad fight, and it's stuff I didn't want to do. I'd rather be a regular family, with just me, my dad, and my mom, than having arguments about this, and I will be ready from when I might, if I have kids in the future, I'll be ready if they have anxiety, because I've had the experience, and then, I can kind of, I'll be able to relate and whatnot. But for the people that do understand this, I'll say thank you. Uh, and for the people that don't, it's fine. No one's gonna understand anything in this world, like not everything. We're not all Albert Einstein. We're not all geniuses, but uh, I'm just glad that I got to share this, and I honestly feel so happy about this. So Sarah, I want to give you a big thanks for telling me to do this, because I was a little hesitated, but it just boosted my confidence way up than anything. Yeah, so I want to say thank you guys for watching this, and I hope you guys understand it a little bit more. It's just it's hard to explain. A lot of people have it differently, and when you do have anxiety, like I said, it, and no one can tell you you can fake it. If people want to tell you you fake it, that's fine. Just laugh at them, because you know how it feels, and that's basically all that matters, because you know how it feels. They may not, and it may ruin friendships, but at the end of the day, you got to realize you need the people in your life that understand, not the people in your life who don't. And there's going to be a lot of people in your life who don't. There's going to be a lot of people in your life who do. You just got to be able to tell who does and who doesn't. And for the people that do, you just got to bless them. You got to thank them, because those are the people that are going to motivate you. They're probably going to fight with you a little bit to get you, to where you need to be. And you may hate it, and I've hated it. I'll tell you, I've hated it when just fighting with my dad. My dad fighting with me to get outside, and I've hated it. But now, I'm blessed, and I'm thankful for him to do that. And it now makes everything better, where we don't fight, we don't argue. I mean, it just was like, it's more like a family, and it's more like it used to be. More where it's not, where it's arguing every 5 seconds, so if that makes any sense. But, yeah, just wanted to explain it a little more. If you guys want me to explain it in the more in the future, you just let me know. So yeah, thank you, Sarah. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe. Do what you gotta do, but, yeah, I'll see you guys in the future again, and hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hopefully you do understand it a little more, or maybe you understand it a lot, and it's just something I never talked about, and I am ready to explain now. And I'll be ready to explain it more as time goes on as well. From my experiences, from experiences that I've seen, I've knowledge more about it. I'm not a professional at anxiety, but I feel like I know enough where I can just help people out or tell people more about it, because I've been through it. I've seen the ups. I've been down. I've been up and down the mountain. I've seen a lot of ups. I've went down to dark places, but then yet I went up. It's like a roller coaster that you can't just get stuck on. You gotta keep going high. You will have some lows, but just remember the good highs that you had. That's one thing that I would keep in mind for sure. So yeah, just let me know if you want to hear any more about it. Be glad to talk about it. Thank you.